Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing another high elo game between Taipei Assassins and the Saigon Jokers. This is from the GPL, which I really don't know what kind of tournament that is, but it sounds interesting at least. I hope they will reduce kind of the GUI and all of the crap that's on screen, because it is kind of a terrible amount of space we got there. It is a very limited amount, and we just have so much information that we really don't need. And there's a logo top left, top right, and bottom left, and that is kind of silly. So anyway, a level 1 fight breaking out immediately, where Lee Sin gets nuked down quite hard, but two of the enemy teamers also get nuked down pretty hard. Asriel and, well, this guy as well. But mostly... Oh, is he going to die? No? No, it's all good. Yeah, this guy is pretty screwed here. A nice stun, but that was about it. Oh, the red card! The red card doing enough damage to finish it off. And actually, they get 2 kills out of that. That is pretty significant. So the Saigon Jokers starting off with a big advantage here. And yeah, we'll see how that works out for the rest of the match. So yeah, both Lux and Lulu dying, and yeah, the kills go to the mid laner and the... At least I think she's the mid laner. Hang on. No, Twisted Fate may be the mid laner. No, then, okay, the support and the AD carry then. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, they're going top lane with the two of them. So yeah, that is indeed the case. The support is of course not too much of a problem that she gets a kill, but the AD carry is more of a problem that way. It is probably the worst guy to feed, but yeah, well, for the late game, I guess. For the early to mid game, feeding the AP carry would be worse. That's why I was wondering whether she went mid or not. Wow! Almost gets the stun in tower range there, but well, the Jax almost got that. But yeah, not entirely. He gets to do a lot of damage with that one tower shot and that jump. But it is not going to be enough to kill the... I forgot your name, dude. Zyra, that's her name, Zyra. So we have Christmas Kog'Maw, even though, yeah, it's not really Christmas at this moment. Well, I like to play Snowmordinger as well. Because, well, I like to play Snowmordinger the best when it's midsummer, because that's when he's the weirdest. And so that's when he's most fun to play. So anyway, the jungler comes in. He is going to do something, but the enemy jungler was there as well. And yeah, Olaf is just a really crap ton of damage dealer. And yeah, that was kind of a no-go for both teams. But they're not done yet. It seems that, yeah, we have Zyra being aggressive there, but Lee Sin just going to walk out and no problem. So they did place a ward in that bush. Let's see if that comes into play at some point. Yeah, it does mean that they can see the Lee Sin coming now, and that makes for a big difference. So almost getting the kill there, but it was not good enough. Yeah, they're not out yet, or he's not out yet. He's trying to heal up with some health potions. Lulu taking a tower shot, and yeah, now he's getting out of there. But he wants to save his tower first. Wow, those new effects on Twisted Fate really, really much better than the last ones. Yeah, they really improved that. So yeah, I like that, and I like that they update the models every now and then. Although it could be more often, because in this case they do like 2 for each patch, which is about 1 per week, which means it takes 2 years to update everyone. Because 2 for every patch, well, the patches are 2 weeks apart. I don't even think that it's 2 for each patch. I think it's 2 for each champion. So each new champion comes with 2 updates, which is once a month. Yeah, that means that it's going to take 2 years to redo all of the champions. And Yeah, that's kind of a ridiculous timeline, of course. But hey, at least we're getting some of them done, and the redesign on champions takes way longer. So redesigning abilities for champions, because that's more like once every 2 or 3 months that there's a new champion out, or well, no, an old champion has new skills. So it's Jax, when they wanted to remove all the dodge, Jax got remade. And Katarina was remade recently. I don't know, a few more. But yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Yeah, there's not a whole lot happening. That's why I'm just talking about random stuff. We are currently, I think, on what's the camera called? Directed camera, because we're just jumping from lane to lane wherever there's damage to be had. And oh no, they are clicking on the map themselves. And yeah, they're probably telling a story about the bottom laners being split off. Well, the two of them being in the bottom lane and 2 of them being in the top lane. And well, the advantage that gives and blah blah blah. But everyone knows that by now, right? Everyone should know how that works. They haven't really yeah, made these things in the bottom part change so that we can easily compare the laners. Because at this moment, well, the 2 supports obviously next to each other, but then we have 47 minions for Ezreal versus 50 for Kog'Maw. The mid laners are 36 to 51. Lux really farming a lot better than Twisted Fate. And wow, we get a nice kill there. But yeah, that's what Lee Sin does, man. He comes in, he kills you, and he runs back out. Oh, a very nice slow. But a slow going down on the other side. No! They're not going to go in on that, even though it was just Lux from what they could see. Obviously, they knew that Lee Sin left the top lane, but they didn't know where he was. So it was a good choice. But it was purely on instinct because they didn't know that he was coming. Yeah, until he ran into that the range of that ward. But I don't think he was there yet, because I think he Olaf ran out before that actually happened. So the first turret goes down here in the bottom lane, and yeah, let's go and compare the rest. And then 27 minions for the jungler. Versus who's the jungler on that team? Oh, 30. So 27 to 30, that's the same. Both of them have 2 assists, 0 kills, 0 deaths. And then the top laners, which is Jax versus I guess Jace, yeah. So that's for 40 versus 39. So all of them pretty much equal, except for those mid laners, and their Lux is really racking up the kills. And Ezreal is taking a little bit of a lead in the AD carry situation, but yeah, that is not enough of a lead to really, well, win anything. That kill that he got early game was much more important than the 5 minions that he's had. But yeah, the Twisted Fate about 15 minions behind, and 15 minions is equivalent to 1 kill, the gold equivalent to 1 kill. So yeah, that might actually come into play later. So yeah, Lux pulling ahead, and let's see if she can actually stay ahead. 30 minions ahead now, and yeah, that's 2 kills then. Yeah, you can lose the mid lane or the top lane quite rapidly by just missing a few minions. Or, well, getting behind on minions, because getting behind on minions is really a powerful tool to lose. And yeah, here goes another kill. Don't know exactly what happened. It was just a burst, I guess. But yeah, there's not a whole lot going on. I hope they will remove that that screen in the bottom at some point, because our screen is so small. There's a reason I bought this big screen, man. Bought this big screen because I wanted to have a decent amount of of vision of everything, and then they go and block everything with random commercials and yeah, just everything that I don't want to see when I'm watching a game. Anyway, I'm probably going to paste my own face over one of these commercials. Probably bottom left, which is the biggest commercial of them all. But yeah, the GPL is the Garena League, something league, a pro league probably. And yeah, it's an Asian thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but the Asians are, of course, the major gamers in this world, and they take their gaming very seriously, and they kind of already started this pro league. And, well, obviously all of the big teams from Asia are going to be there, and because they did so well on the World Championships, I think a lot of people will be watching this. So they did have English commentary on this, and I didn't actually watch it, so I haven't seen this game yet, for those of you wondering about that. But yeah, you can find the matches, the original commentary and such on YouTube as well. It's not that hard to find. Just search for GPL, and then yeah, you should be able to find it. Yeah, a large team fight going off, but it is a red team that is just 4 champions versus 2, and so yeah, double kill for them. Well, actually, triple kill for them in the end, but I don't know where the third guy died, and it's 3 for 1 because Twisted Fate died as well. It's all good though, because yeah, the red team is ahead, and they can spare that 1 kill. They aren't very far ahead in gold, but they are ahead in kills. So the dragon goes down, the dragon goes to the red team, and that was because they got a 3 for 1, and 2 of the blue champions were visible in mid lane, and with 2 of them visible and 3 of them dead, yeah, it's pretty easy to pick up a free dragon. So Zyra making sure that she can get out, and she actually got out pretty easily. And just building some plants there, making sure that she's not followed. But yeah, that wasn't the problem. Nobody was going to tower dive a Zyra that has a stun, because that would be silly. Of course, the Twisted Fate also has a stun, so combining those 2 stuns would be kind of detrimental to your health. And yeah, that would make sure that you take at least like 3 turret shots, and yeah, that is no good. You really don't want that. Lux really aggressive with those skills, and that is why she's probably ahead. Or was ahead. I don't know if she's still ahead. Yeah, she's 101 versus 88. Both of the AD carries at 103. And it is 4 kills for Ezreal versus 2 for Kog'Maw. So that is a difference, but it's not too much of a difference. It's all good still. They both have a very good chance of winning this still. And yeah, they are keeping up the dragon timer, which is very nice. It means that we can actually see when the dragon is coming up, and so we can keep an eye out for, well, if the dragon is about to spawn, whether they are going to wow, almost getting killed there, but whether they are going to group up and just position themselves to get that dragon. Of course, it is risky for both teams to do that, because if you group up, then you can lose some minions in other lanes, or in the lanes, I should say. On the other hand, if you just lose dragon every time and you get only a few minions extra, then that is not worth it, because you need to pick up quite a few minions or a turret kill to make up for that dragon. And of course, the best thing for us as viewers is to see those huge dragon fights coming in and have a 5 versus 5 fight. Oh, a nice speed boost there. That was excellent play. That is what we like to see. So Jace immediately getting the speed boost on Ezreal, making sure that he can get the maximum distance between him and Kog'Maw couldn't reach him even with that speed boost that he got from his innate ability. He couldn't reach him to do the final bit of damage with that explosion. Very nicely played. And yeah, the dragon isn't up for a few minutes, but the Baron just came up. The dragon, yeah, maybe difficult to take for the red team, because if the blue team keeps pushing like this, they're going to take the top tower in exchange for the dragon, and that means that dragon is basically not worth it. And what's this guy doing? He is just running through turret fire for some reason. It does work out for him, because he got from top lane to bottom lane and distracting the Kog'Maw and the Lulu. So, does work out. But yeah, it's really the not so aggressive support in Lulu versus the really aggressive support in Zyra. And I must say I like the Zyra pick more than the Lulu pick. Although I like to play Lulu more than I like to play Zyra. But yeah, well, I think the aggressive support normally gets better results. And yeah, whatever you say, it is a major thing to have. Those supports that can be aggressive, such as Leona and well, Alistar, those kind of supports normally just do better than, for example, a Soraka or well, someone like that. Anyhow, we'll have to see how this works out in this game. Currently 6-7, so it's not a big deal. And supports really normally don't make that much of a difference to a game, but it is really important to get your AP carry, AD carry fed, because if you get your AD carry fed, you have a better chance of winning in the late game. And with the AP carry, you have more pressure in the mid game if you get them fed, and that's what we see here. Lux was pretty fed and almost gets killed there, but the Undertow almost in range, but but not entirely. And once again Lux takes a little bit of damage, but this time getting saved by the shield on by Lulu's shield, and maybe her own shield as well. Maybe there was a double shield there. All in all, she took some damage, and fortunately she had a shield. And is anyone going to die? No. It's all good. Oh man, Olaf finds this Lee Sin just in the middle of everything, and a very nice pickup there. Yeah, that was pretty easy for them, because Lee Sin already low health, and yeah, just poke him a little bit and he dies instantly. 7-9 now. There's about a 2k gold difference. The red team is ahead. The Saigon Jokers. By the way, there are a lot of these matches up. If you'd like to see more of them, please let me know in the comments, and I will do more of them. Otherwise, I'm just going to stick with this one, because I knew both of these teams. So kind of, yeah, know or have a relation with these teams. Both of them were in the World Championships, and yeah, I like that. I mean, we also have the Singapore something, and that is just, yeah, that's just weird for me, because it's a new team. I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're any good, but they're probably good, because, well, they're in this tournament as well. And yeah, obviously Lee Sin was not going to jump in the hopes of stealing that. And this is what I said. They went for that dragon and immediately lost the top turret, and that is exactly what Jax needed to do. So the gold difference stays equal, and yeah, because the entire red team was focused on dragon. They didn't get to take any of the minions. Whereas Jax was just farming, mid lane was just farming with 2 or 3 champions. And wow, nice snipe there. Completely out of vision range, but yeah, gets lucky. You have to get lucky every now and then, right? But yeah, the Jax as well as I believe the Kog'Maw and Lux were just farming all that time, and that means that they got more gold out of that than the red team, and so all in all they get out ahead there, and wow, just completely dominating this fight, even though they had to tower dive for it. But oh, so low, everyone so low. Yeah, if only she knew what was going on, she would have been able to snipe the guy trying to recall. And yeah, now everyone is recalling, and they are all going to heal back up. And well, now they're ahead, because now it is 9-9. Taipei Assassins coming back from that little bit of a deficit with 2 tower kills. So that means that the minions and dragons are in the favor of the Saigon Jokers, but that doesn't matter. It's the overall gold is exactly equal, and yeah, that's all that matters. Wow, Lee Sin taking a lot of damage once again, and really, yeah, has to watch out a little bit. Has to make sure that he doesn't take any unnecessary damage, because well, this next fight that's going to break out. Wow, we didn't see what happened there, but Lux apparently picking up a kill on Zyra. Oh, and a nice flash there, but oh, Kog'Maw's still going to die. And almost the kill on Lee Sin as well, but the picks actually saving the Lee Sin. Help picks, a little bit of a shield. It's not a big shield, but it was just enough to save him. And a very nice ultimate, of course, from Ezreal. They took the normal road, and that's what he counted on. That ultimate from Ezreal landing so many kills that that otherwise would be out of range. And yeah, that's why an ultimate is great. An ultimate is great when it doesn't like one-shot someone, but it does allow you to do something that otherwise wouldn't happen. And that can be either CC or movement speed, but most of the time it is damage. And yeah, that's when it feels like a real ultimate. That Ezreal ultimate feels like a real ultimate. And yeah, it is definitely a good one. So Zyra here with the Oracle's Elixir, going to snipe a ward. But she did get spotted and has to flash out to save her oracles. Is she going to survive though? Wow. Is Lux? No. Lux is not on the same team. How did she stay alive there? I don't know. So Lux definitely sniped that Zyra there, but I don't know why she didn't take damage. Maybe that was just mistimed, so it looked like she took no damage, but she took damage before the skill actually went off. We've seen that before in the past, where people appeared to take no damage from turret shots, and then the turret shot was just, or the damage was just calculated a little bit earlier than the turret shot animation. So it seemed like the damage came out from a champion that was standing nearby, but in fact it was the turret shot doing the damage. Yeah, I don't know. It looked weird. Because I definitely thought she would die there. But she can still die. And she took some damage there. But that is not going to be good enough to get or to kill her. So, yeah, well, just grouping up. Everyone is grouping up except for Jax and Ezreal Both of them have their own lane, and for the rest, it's a 4 versus 4 fight in this mid lane. But it is at the tower of the Saigon Jokers, so they are the ones defending here. They are the ones that have the easy, the easy task basically. But it is still pretty difficult to go up against a team that is just pushing you, because that's what they're doing. They're taking over the complete jungle, and of course, yeah, you have that turret there, but it's not going to make a difference for you as because you still feel like you're being pressured, even though they can't really tower dive without jacks. I mean, I don't see. Lee Sin can tower dive, I guess, but I don't see Lux tower dive or something like that, because that would be ridiculous. And another ward goes down. So what are we doing with the dragon this time? Are we going to be able to pick it off? Oh, a little bit too late with that Lux ultimate. It was close, but it was no good. At least I think it was no good, because I just said that, but yeah, anyway, you could see there was a picture on the field that actually said it. I was just too late to see who actually got it, and I shouldn't call it like that when I just saw that something was wrong with the replay system. Wow, he survived that? That's amazing. That is amazing. And nope, that ultimate not going to land on anyone that's low health. I don't know who picked that up. I think it's Zyra who picked up the last hit there. Not that it matters. 27 gold. Since when does that give more than 25 gold? I don't know. Oh! They have TF, yeah. With Twisted Fate you get 2 extra gold from the ward. Well, from any minion, and wards are considered minions. Cute. Anyway, the Twisted Fate, I said ultimate, right? Innate ability. The Twisted Fate innate ability is really good in these high level games, because as you can see, they all have a pretty decent amount of minions. 193, if you do the if you look at it that way, he basically gets 400 gold for free. Well, not for free, but he gets 400 extra gold from that. And yeah, that is of course a big deal, because 400 gold is a pretty decent amount. And yeah, it may not be like game changing, but it is definitely very nice to have on your AD carry and AP carry. The top laner in this case, yeah, about 50 minions behind, so he gets 100 gold less out of that, but still gets a pretty decent amount of gold from it. He gets about a kill extra. So basically, if he's a kill behind, he still has the same farm. And wow, just a lot of these harassment shots going off. It seems they're not really scared of it though, because they do have the shield from Lux, the shield from Pix. No, yeah, well, she's called Lulu, but it's the help Pix. And so all in all, the harassment not doing as much as it could do otherwise. And once again, Lee Sin just getting caught in the middle of everything. And yeah, he didn't take too much damage, but he took enough damage to scare me, probably to scare him as well. And yeah, the minion wave is weaker now, but it's not going to be picked up by an AD Ezreal. Normally they're not strong enough to take out the entire minion wave with just an ultimate, so all of those minions are going to stay at very low health, and someone has to run there to pick them up anyway. Which means that now it is a 5 versus 4 in this mid lane, and they're going to grab the turrets. Oh, come on! It is so low. But yeah, they couldn't make it work. I mean, it's way better to just move out when you still have the chance. And so yeah, they're going to pick up this blue buff, and afterwards probably pick up that turret. And wow, I didn't even notice, but they have a clairvoyance on the team. Zyra actually going for clairvoyance. It's a really useful spell. It used to be the spell for every support. Everyone had it. It's just nowadays nobody gets it anymore for some reason. Well, I have to say I never get it anymore. Because exhaust is so much better. But I guess I should do it. I should try it out once again because people aren't expecting it anymore. And therefore, yeah, you have an easier way to defend your blue buff early on. Also, you have an easier way to check Dragon and Baron and all those kind of important stuff thingies. Also, you have a way to spot incoming ganks. And there's a big minion wave. Oh, Jax is going to pick it up. Okay, no problem. No problem. So yeah, we're going for Baron here. At least clearing the Baron. Yeah, the thing is, obviously they want to go for Baron here. Oh! Lulu really got lucky there that Baron didn't take any damage from that shot from Jace. Because otherwise she would have taken like 3 Baron shots, and that would have been a big amount of damage. And yeah, an easy blue buff there for Lux, assuming that she actually got it. Yes. Yeah, want to stay safe there with my statements because yeah, I've missed quite a few in the past where I thought they picked it up and then the jungler picked it up with some leftover damage over time, or just what was that 12 damage you do when you pick those masteries. I don't know, that's 12 or 7, I don't know. It's a really small amount, but yeah, every now and then you see someone accidentally pick it up by with that skill. And that is not something you would want, obviously. So it seems that we are going to go for Baron now. Or at least pretending to go for it. Shurelias goes off, but the snare is just going to stop that cold. Yeah, nothing going to happen. And are they going to spot that ward that is in the bush? I don't think so. Nope, Lulu ran past the other side, so they didn't see it yet. But it's okay, it's okay. They know, both teams know that the enemy team is there. And both teams are there. And only Twisted Fate not here. Twisted Fate pushing that bottom lane, and he's going to get a free tower. Huh. There you go. That's nice to have. Of course, with that extra damage there from his AP. The Lich Bane, of course. With the Lich Bane, he gets an easy tower kill, and yeah, really no problem at all to get that extra tower. He's coming in now to his team and prepared for the team fight, but there is no team fight coming. The blue teamers just standing back, just watching as the dragon gets taken out. It is currently 2k gold lead for the Saigon Jokers. Yeah, they have been in the lead for most of the game. But yeah, you were here, so you should know that. Well, I guess not everyone watched the entire game. Jump from Jax, and oh yeah, that's not going to result in a kill, but it is a very nice amount of damage done. And they're going to go for Baron now. Yep, there we go. It's risky, but it is yeah, mainly because of that amount of damage they did on the jungler. Because without the jungler there, without the Olaf there, there's really no way they're going to pick out this Baron, sorry. Yeah, the blue team indeed gets it, but it is Lux picking it up, not the jungler, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, they are probably on some kind of voice chat together, so they know what to do. So they probably all burst at the same time, and yeah, it's just a matter of luck who gets it then. But yeah, all in all, just a Baron for free because that Olaf got nuked down. And yeah, that is how the pros play, man. The pros play for those kind of plays. And it is Lee Sin going down. And they're trading the Lee Sin for Twisted Fate. And we're going in. Lulu all the way in the front. Double kill for Jax. And Jax actually got ulted by Lulu. And wow, is he going to get out? Yes, he is going to make it out. Wow, risky play, but well worth it. Because he would have died otherwise anyway if he tried to run. But yeah, they're going to take a turret, take an inhibitor, and by then, no, they're not going to be up. They're going to, I think, go in for it. Yeah, they get the final kill there. And wow, that was a huge amount of damage. Who did that amount of damage? I guess that was just a combined effort. Because that was a huge burst. Of course, the ultimate from Lux does quite a lot of damage with with these items. She does have the little bit of magic penetration as well as the death cap. So the combination of those really heavy damage with that ultimate. So what are we doing now as the red team? The only thing they can do is try to outfarm their opponents like they've been doing most of the game, but they're now 4k gold behind all of a sudden because of a great team fight from the blue team. And of course because of the Baron. That Baron was 1500 gold. Team gold, that is. It's 300 gold per person. So all in all, it's a big amount. So yeah, just the blue team now trying to find someone to or somewhere to push and someone to kill, but they're not going to find someone. They're going to find the somewhere because this turret is undefendable for the red team. They're not going to be able to defend this at all. And there you go, you see it. And they're just going to have to retreat. Yeah, the turret goes down. Yeah, they couldn't defend that because if they tried to defend that, they were going to get surrounded from two directions, and that would be no good. So 5 extra gold there for Kog'Maw. I like it that his plans give gold. Because it gives you a reason to kill them. Of course, the fact that they do damage should be reason enough, but ultimate from Zyra not going to pop up anyone. It did quite a bit of damage though, but wow, a double kill with that ultimate from Lux and a triple kill for Lux total. And are they going to just go in for it now? Yeah, they have minions. They have 2 super minions, and are going to just kill these turrets. Because Jax is there, and Jax is going to just hammer down on these turrets. Actually, it is Lux picking up the turrets. But yeah, Jax of course doing a great amount of damage to those structures with his increased attack speed. And there you go. It is the Taipei Assassins that win. And yeah, very nice match. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.